Okay, so today we're going to talk about our grammar skill for the week. And this week we're talking about common and proper nouns. But before we talk about common and proper, we need to remember, what's a noun? A noun is a part of speech. And all that part of speech means is what kind of word is it. So nouns, let's try again. Okay, nouns are considered a person, a place, or a thing. So any word that is a person, any word that is a place, or any word that is a thing is considered a noun. So for example, home is a noun. Home is a place, and it's a place that you can go, so that means it's a noun. Miss Lisa is a noun. What's Miss Lisa? Yeah, it's a person. So any kind of a person that we're talking about is a noun. And then words like basketball. What do you think basketball is? Yeah, basketball is a thing. So those are all examples of nouns. Person, place, or thing. Lots and lots of words are nouns, and you can't have a sentence if it doesn't have at least one noun. A lot of times your subject would be your noun. Okay, so there are different kinds of nouns. And there's actually more than two different kinds, but for today, we're just going to talk about two different kinds. So we have something called a common noun. And a common noun is any person, place, or thing. So it doesn't have a name. It's not a specific kind. So examples of common nouns would be dog, or boy, or class, or even restaurant. So all of those words are common nouns. These are things. This is a place. I guess a boy is a person, and then a restaurant is a place. So if you'll notice, these words all start with a lowercase letter because it's not their name. Dog is just any dog. It could be anyone. Boy, any boy. It doesn't matter which one I'm talking about. So they're all lowercase because it's any old noun, okay? But then we also have something called proper nouns. And proper nouns are still person, place, or thing, but it's a specific person, place, or thing. So that means that they have a name, and this is really important, pay attention, proper nouns start with a capital letter, okay? So, examples of proper nouns. If a common noun is dog, a proper noun might be shepherd, because that's my dog's name. And do you see how I started it with a capital S? Because that's his name. Just like your name starts with a capital, so do all proper nouns. Instead of boy, what if I said Ryan? Because that's a name. So boy would be common, Ryan would be proper. And did I start with that capital letter? Always. If class is common, because it could be any class, what if I said, actually no, English? That is the name of your class. So especially when you're older and in high school, instead of saying, hey, I'm going to class, you might say, hey, I'm going to English, because that's the name of your class. So it still starts with that capital. And then restaurant. If I say I'm going to a restaurant, I could mean any restaurant. You don't really know exactly which one. But if I want to put a proper noun in there, I might say Denny's. I'm going to Denny's because that is the name of a restaurant. Okay, and you can see right there, capital D. Now, something that I want you to keep in mind, most of the time, if you're trying to figure out, is this a common or a proper noun? The first trick that you can look at, and this works most of the time, is does it start with a capital, okay? A lot of times that's kind of a giveaway. If it begins with that capital letter, it's probably a proper noun. However, I want to show you an example of when that doesn't work. So, if I said cats meowed loudly, my noun is cats. See, right there. And it starts with a capital, but why did it start with a capital? Oh, it's the first letter of the word. So, cats is not actually a proper noun. It's a common noun, but because it's at the beginning of a sentence, it has a capital letter. So you're definitely going to want to watch out for that, okay? If it's the first word in a sentence, you kind of need to take a second look. All right, let's try one more. Okay, I actually have two nouns in this sentence. I have he and Disney World. So he is a person. You know what? Forget that. We're actually going to talk more about what kind of a word he is later. But we are going to talk about Disney World. So check out those first letters. Disney World. What does it start with? Ah, two capitals. Exactly, so that is a proper noun. Okay, you are actually going to go ahead now and complete a page practicing, is it common or is it proper? And remember, don't get tricked by that.